Approach the halfway point of the season in Braggin Rights. How do you feel about the team you're bringing into this game tomorrow?
Well, I think we're getting better. We still have a long way to go, but we've improved a great deal. We've been through a lot this season, and guys are starting to get more and more acclimated, whether it's J. Cole coming off the hand or, Mike Thorne with the knee and conditioning, and then, Malcolm missed the first 10 days of practice in the preseason, and Tracy getting the rust off, and LaRon missing the first 4 games and coming back in Game 5. So we've kind of been through all of that, and I think we're starting to, hit our stride a little bit, but certainly haven't arrived yet, but we've gotten a lot better here the last 2 to 4 weeks in particular.
What does this rivalry game mean to you guys, and especially winning it? Talking about a guy like Malcolm who hopes to finish his Illinois career undefeated in this game.
Well, it means a lot to have an opportunity to coach in it, to play in it. It's a real privilege, and we talked about that a lot over the last couple of days. After we got back from our game in Chicago, our guys understand that. They understand that in rivalry games, it's amazing. I've had a chance to be in this one, and then as an assistant in Xavier Cincinnati, and in those games, it's just guys tend to play with a little bit more of an edge on both sides. Guys tend to make big time plays and play with a lot of emotion. And you look at the history of the series, and even in just the short time that I've been at Illinois, it seems like it comes down to the last possession or the last 3 or 4 minutes, and we've been fortunate, obviously, in a few of them, and then in one of them not so much so. So, we understand that we've got to play well, and that it's challenging to play with emotion and not be emotional. I always tell them that it's only 2 letters difference, but it's a big difference. Believing in and doing what we're supposed to do philosophically, while at the same time doing it with great effort and not getting outside that box, but still being aggressive, I think is the real challenge in this one.
Seems like college basketball as a whole, there's a lot of focus sometimes on the one-and-done players. A guy like Malcolm, kind of old school in the sense that 4 years, he's really evolved into being now a star for you guys in his senior season.
Yeah, he's been terrific, and it's really been neat. It's really, when you're in this thing, it's very similar. We consider it being it's education. It's what it is. It's guys growing up. I mean, you look at where he was when he came in as a 17-year-old, a very young freshman, to where he's at now as a person, where what he's doing as a student, what he's doing as a leader of our team, how he's playing. I'm just really, really proud of him and other guys as well. And a lot of our seniors have changed and transformed a great deal, but certainly Malcolm's one of those.
I know you can't speak about specific recruits, but a guy like Malcolm that's playing for you now and just getting other kids from this area, how important is St. Louis and the Metro East to your program?
Well, it's very important. Obviously, this area has been good to us, and for a long time, even before I arrived at Illinois, it's an important area for us. We've had a lot of success here. We're excited to add the guys that are joining us for this up next year, in addition to the guys that we'll have returning. So we'll have a St. Louis area feel to our team here for years to come.
How important is it too for this season having maybe a sense of stability as far as health, guys like Abrams being back that maybe you haven't gotten to enjoy the past couple of years?
Insinuating we weren't real healthy the last couple of years. Yeah, you can't control those things, but you're right. I mean, it's a blessing. The Lord controls that. Obviously we do what we can with Fletch, our strength coach, Schmitty, the trainer, our doctors. They're great. And, we try to take care of our guys mentally, physically at a really high level. But sometimes it also you've got to have some luck with that and the good Lord's favor. So we've been very, very fortunate this year. We're grateful for that. It's allowed us to have more continuity, more stability, and I think it's allowed us to continue to improve and grow.